next fight is 3 rounds in the IKF Amateur Full Rules Muay Thai Heavyweight Division. First off, starting out of the blue corner, he comes to us today standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighed in at 232.4 pounds by way of main event Muay Thai. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, please welcome Daniel Wolfio Rodriguez. His opponent across the ring, standing in the red corner, comes to us today standing 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 227.4 pounds by way of Team KO Muay Thai. He's fighting out of Fresno, California. Please welcome EAMON KELSEY. Your third man in the ring, Mr. Pung San.
So about 460 pounds of Muay Thai fighters in the ring currently. Looks like Daniel wants to seal. EAMON will relax a little bit. Gene! He's got a bunch of tape hanging off of his kick pad. He's got a bunch of tape hanging off of his kick pad on his left leg. Left. I had to kibitz a little bit. Heavyweights will be on display. Coming up next, Matthew Vasquez and Jordan Salcio. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be the next fight or if we are going to see Luis Velasquez and Avi Johnson. One of those two bouts will be coming up next. Super middleweights or junior featherweights, take your pick. EAMON KELSEY out of the 559, Fresno, California, representing TKM. Was elected not to seal. The headgear will now go on the head of Daniel Rodriguez. All the ring girls are taking selfies. They'll touch gloves. Both in the black trunks. The dark blue gloves will go to Rodriguez. The red gloves will go to EAMON KELSEY. Pong San giving them a little pep talk. Maybe he doesn't want to have to break these two up and try to keep them calm early. As I said, about 465 pounds in there. Round number 1, here we go for a scheduled 3. EAMON lands a couple of shots, starts out with a jab, landing that jab again. Lands a few with the double jab. Now here comes Rodriguez, pushing him into the ropes, and KELSEY comes off the ropes, clinches up, throws some knees. There's an elbow for good measure. Trying to stay off the ropes. He will spin Rodriguez into the corner, who tries to spin him back. Knee there, followed by an answered knee, and they got 4 knees there from EAMON KELSEY. We are 45 seconds in. Fight clock brought to you by Muay Battles. AllOut and Company, NockMuayBattles.com. Just at the halfway point of round number 1. And they've been clinched up for most of this. Big shots coming in from EAMON KELSEY. Rodriguez tries to answer, eats a few on the way. They'll clinch up again. Just 40 seconds left in round number 1 for a scheduled 3. Some reddening and possibly some bleeding on the back of AAMON. I don't know if that's from the ropes. That's like a pre-existing injury that got opened up, maybe a scab. Short time, 10 seconds to go. And remember, the clock in the bottom is to help you guys out where we're at in the round. It's not exactly official. You might hear that clack a little bit early, as you saw it ended at 2 seconds. So that clack is the 10-second reminder that these... Round number 2. More of the same. They're clinched up, just throwing knees. AAMON's looking like he wants to create separation. Rodriguez does not. AAMON looked frustrated from that angle we just saw. And Rodriguez is reaching with his punches. And that's giving an opening to Kelsey, and he lands a 3-punch combination pretty much each time that happens. Let's see what happens again. That time, well, spinning back fist attempt there. That time Rodriguez stepped into his jab, which I like. Much better technique to step into that jab and close distance. Teep kick from Kelsey. Outside leg kick from Rodriguez. They'll be separated by Pong San. Rodriguez a bit more aggressive in this round than he was. Kelsey with some dirty boxing on the inside. Mostly they're clinching up almost right away. Not a lot of boxing going on, but a lot of knees. A lot of inside stuff, but nothing to speak of. The headgear seems to be a problem for Daniel Rodriguez as it keeps covering his eyes. And I mean, it's really going over his eyes. A couple of shots there from Kelsey, and that headgear is very, very low. You can see the eyebrows and partial part of the forehead on AAMON Kelsey. On Rodriguez, you can't even barely see his eyes. And you can see him pushing it up there, and that headgear is not ideal.
As they enter into the 3rd and final round.
They'll hug it out before the 3rd round here. I'd like to see them separate a little bit and throw some shots, but this seems to be the story of this fight right here, is them clinching up. Now we got some separation, a couple of shots thrown. Now I'd like to see right here AAMON push him into the corner and back up and just unload. Rodriguez ends up on the outside, and again the headgear becomes an issue. There's a big kick. Rodriguez follows it up with a big overhand right that goes in. 1 minute left in this heavyweight bout. AAMON Kelsey takes a big breath. A lot of weight to move around in there. More of the same, just sort of clinched up and that Muay Thai clinch. That went low, and AAMON grabbed low, and Pong San saw it. Clock continues to run, as I did not see Pong San call a timeout. The elbow pad is up off the elbow of AAMON Kelsey. The clock continues to run. He did not call timeout. I don't know. Terry Burton now asking, is it time? He did not call it, so I don't know where this clock is going to be. It should be somewhere around 22 seconds. If that's the case, I don't know what they're going to do to reset the clock. I'm interested to see where Terry Burton stopped the clock, because 22 seconds is when it actually started. And see, he's going to stop it at 10, so 12-second differential there from when they actually should have stopped the action from the low blow and the elbow. But either way, it ends the same with the clinch against the ropes. I think AAMON Kelsey won this fight. I could be very wrong. I don't know that anybody did a lot here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Rodriguez pick it up.
And the judges have scored a split decision.
Makes sense.
For your winner, fighting out of the red corner, AAMON Kelsey.
AAMON Kelsey did do enough. I don't mind the split decision there. I thought AAMON won at least 2 rounds. But again, not a Muay Thai guy. Could have gone either way, but I did think AAMON won that fight.